I think one of the biggest misconceptions about healing is that once you start, you're supposed to keep going. Like it's a road trip or a checklist or a mountain you're supposed to climb all in one shot. But that's not how healing has worked for me. Healing is usually intense and it's exhausting. And it has asked me to look directly at things I've spent years avoiding. And sometimes I need to put that back in the box for a while. Not forever, just long enough to laugh, long enough to rest, long enough to remember I'm allowed to enjoy my life while I'm still figuring it out. I think we talk a lot about doing the work, but we don't talk enough about preparing for the work. You wouldn't deep sea dive without equipment, would you? You'd want an oxygen tank, a good wetsuit, clean goggles, and definitely a way to communicate if something went wrong. People are often trying to do healing work while they're actively drowning. They're trying to process old wounds while navigating a divorce or a health crisis or burnout or grief or just financial stress. Sometimes the bravest thing you can do isn't dive deeper during those times. Sometimes it's getting yourself back to shore, building a support system, getting some sleep, finding some stability, making sure you have trustworthy people nearby if things get hard. And sometimes even when you've done all of that, life happens. The floor gives out from underneath you. A relationship ends. Your job changes. Loss can come out of nowhere. And suddenly the healing work has to be put on hold because you're back in triage. And that's okay. Healing doesn't have to happen in a straight line. And it doesn't have to happen on anyone else's timeline. The important thing isn't that you never pause. The important thing is that you don't mistake the pause for the end of the story. Hi, I'm Mariah. I'm a BCBA, a life coach, and a constant work in progress. And I'm curious, what part of your healing journey has surprised you the most?